Wow. So that's her sword. Blutgang? It almost sounds like Blutgang. A magic weapon, and you can use Beast Fang. Jeez. How fitting. I was training her in swordplay. Huh. Wow.
I must keep going.
Now you can tell she's growing into her own with that. I love that. Field of Beginnings.
Field of Beginnings. The Federation successfully aids the Imperial Army, and together they pursue the Kingdom and Church forces.
That's a cool image.
However, Claude's sole aim is to eliminate Archbishop Rhea. While Edelgard contends with the Royal Army, Claude and his forces go after the Church. In their pursuit, they arrive at the Tailtean Plains.
Really?
Where Seros and Nemesis battled long ago.
Well, at least things are matching up. We went to Shambhala, kinda. And now...
It's not much further to Kingdom territory. Once we've crossed the border, we'll march through the Tailtean Plains and make our way to Ferdiad.
Yeah, I feel like that ending didn't make much of a difference, except I got Happy's... Hold on. Hold on. Would I have missed... Wait a minute. I need absolute clarification. Would I have missed out on Happy's Relic if I did not recruit Blake? Is that what the game is trying to tell me here? If so, I need to figure that out, because the irony is so real with that.
The plains of Tailtean are the largest in all of Fargus. As I recall, they're also where a well-known battle took place long ago.
Wait, the Tailtean Plains, was that... Wait, no. I think that, yeah, that is in Far. That's not where we fought Nemesis, I think. Maybe, I have to double check.
We're going by land instead of sea this time, huh? I have to admit, I prefer it this way.
Fair enough.
We may have taken a wild little detour, but we're finally back to marching on the Kingdom capital.
Yeah.
Claude, are you sure it would not be prudent to ask the Imperial Army for assistance? They certainly owe us after that last battle.
The Imperial Army changed course to travel west, and Edelgard went after them. They're well on their way to Aryan Road. Most of the Kingdom's forces have gathered in the west as well. Rhea and her troops are the only ones who fled north.
Was that Dimitri's doing, or...?
I don't get it. Sure, it makes sense for the Kingdom to reinforce their position on the Western Front. They're losing ground there after all.
Well, yeah, no matter what, Claude thought that Dimitri's plan was to distance himself from Rhea, so even not including that this is part of Claude's, or what just happened, I'm basically saying the last two maps don't have to happen for Dimitri to do this, because Dimitri can just... That was always his plan, I think.
But is the King of Fargus really abandoning the defense of his capital city and the Church?
I can't claim to know what his intentions are, but I suspect Dimitri's decided to leave the rest to me.
What's that supposed to mean? What in the world could the king of an enemy territory trust you with?
Rhea.
I think I get it. Dimitri is counting on Claude. The Central Church is just a millstone around the Kingdom's neck at this point. Dimitri's probably hoping Claude will cut him loose.
Again, though, I do wonder, maybe that's something we only get in the Kingdom route, but from the Golden Deer perspective, we never even tried to talk Rhea out of this.
Are you suggesting that the king wishes to avoid formally cutting ties with the Central Church, and is therefore using us to bring about its demise? I have heard that the Central Church aided the Kingdom when civil war broke out.
I mean, they technically aided all of us.
Perhaps Dimitri feels indebted to the Archbishop, and his knightly values demand he not oppose her directly.
Which I could also make a hypothetical. If that didn't happen, you mean Dimitri would just be with us? Which, in that case, it never happened in the original game. Just pointing that out there.
But that's... No. I suppose this is the nature of war.
There's more to it than that. The Kingdom and the Church have a long history, full of reasons why the King can't betray them.
Okay. I did think that was the case, Holes, but, I'm just going by what the game is telling me.
Long ago, the hero Lug von Blethid cut down the Adrestian emperor of his day.
Yeah, and then the church made him the first king.
In fact, their battle took place on the Tailtean Plains, which we're just about to cross. The church mediated the conflict and recognized House Blethid's independence, leading to the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
You know, actually, I never even thought about it that way, in the sense of, it's a weird sort of thing where it's not just the church, you know, Rhea herself was there, though Dimitri doesn't know that. I got some things to think about. Anyways, let's move on.
As you might have guessed, that's how they got the holy bit in their name.
So essentially, abandoning the church would mean turning their back on the very group to whom they owe their independence.
But yes, that's where I was going with Lysithea.
And that's why Dimitri wants the fledgling Leicester Federation to do his dirty work and abolish the church in his stead. And that's my guess, anyway. But his reasons are immaterial, since getting rid of the church is what we've been after all along. For the sake of our future and the free world to come, we'll tear down the Central Church and put an end to Rhea.
You can count on it. And if they run off to Ferdiad, we'll just have to conquer the capital to get to them.
Once again, though, like, every single other opponent that we faced in this game seemed like a much bigger threat than Rhea did. Like, where we just were, you know, even Byleth and Sothis, Edelgard herself. What has Rhea done to the Alliance? I'm just saying, you know, I don't really feel this gung-ho-ness.
That's the spirit. You know, kid, you've really become someone we can depend on. And now, Your Majesty, we await your official order.
Like, if this is our... But Rhea's done nothing. She was very sus in the beginning, but being sus doesn't mean, you know, okay, we can eagerly kill you.
You got it, Judith. It's time to fling open the doors to a whole new era. All forces, advance!
But it looks like this is the end of the game. I actually would have preferred the last map. But if it is, there's something else that I need. And there's something I have to check. Hapi's Relic is nice.
I have a proposal.
Combat techniques. Dexterity when leveling
I've got
up,
an idea.
defense, or
I can't
charm.
make
What if we do
Dex.
this instead? I've got this.
One step at a time.
Plus, that helps out a little bit. You can't hear Arvel anymore. Well, that's funny. And not in a haha way. Let me guess, the A rank's available? Yep. Okay, that officially means I have no more supports that are locked. Okay. And again, speaking of Dadgum Sothis, no. Well, alright, first, let's leave. Me who forgot how to leave the game. Well, not the game, but... Right, I won't be able to see until we clear out this map. Okay. Let's talk to the record keeper.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
Okay. It was Blutgang. Wait, then why the heck? Where did Hapi's relic come from? Where did Hapi?
Continue
Wait.
gathering records of which battle do you wish to reflect on?
Where did Hapi's relic come from?
I'll
You know what? I
continue
ain't gonna
gathering
question it.
records of
Alright,
your
so
battles.
Blutgang is there. I gotta go get it. But before we do that, this is Hapi's, right? It is, and it's already. Wait, no, wait, that's Lysithius. But yes, it is. And you can use Dark Spike's tea with it. Now this relic at least makes a bit more sense, but I still wonder how the heck did they make this? So that means Constance has a tome too. How did I get this though? Alright, well, for the moment, blacksmith.
Hey there, need something?
What is it? Is it 40? No, my bad. Unleash effects.
Is this it?
Nature Bender? The heck that dude? Oh yeah, I meant to check Dimitri. That's fine. Her relic is stronger. Well. Oh. That's cool. Okay, Happy. Let's take a trip real quick.
I'll try not to die.
Alright. Wow. Wow, okay. So Happy officially is a Relic user now. Oh, wait a minute. And with this, because I actually didn't like, I mean, Death was cool and all, but Dark Spike's tea. Nice. I mean, realistically speaking, it doesn't actually do anything else like Lysithius does. There's nothing I can actually check. It'll just use whatever stat's stronger. Her magic is stronger, by the way, so no. It's cool and all. And of course, Hades still in effect. Her super. Special. At least her shows up in the cutscene.
This is the worst. Can't say I didn't warn you.
And then,
I don't want to die yet.
yeah. Though it is cool to have. But I definitely would say Lysithia's Relic is probably the superior product. Or her tome. Which makes sense. I wonder what Constance's will be though.
All that fighting and we're still not done? Almost makes me want to sigh.
But it is nice that she actually has one. So. Unless, the only thing that I can think of that would make this on the same tier. No, it says the unit's strength or magic stack, so yeah. I could have given her a different ability. I get why, but since Happy can't be, since her class isn't in the game. Because if her class was in the game and she could ride on horseback with her tome, and that would be one thing, but she can't, so I can't imagine many people. Actually, that's a question. Did I ever make Happy, did I max out her lance stuff? I did not. Good point. And why would Happy's class need to be in the game when they have Dark Knight? Also, you can, right, use a tome on horseback. I'll probably, yeah, I'm gonna max Happy out. See what if she becomes a Dark Knight, how that will look. But okay. Well, I know I am going to what should I? Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I am going to redo the map we just did, get an S rank in it, and come back with Blutgang. That's what I really want. So, and once I do that, then we'll be complete. So I'll be right back. Okay, it is the next day, and I played through the map, and I realized I could do something I probably kind of added that to next episode, but let me show you something. So I realized that unlike Claude, Edelgard, and Dimitri, I can actually exchange 1 unit for Grape in this map. And since my aim was to get an S rank, I chose the best unit, and I brought Lysithea. The battle with the dude went almost the same as normal, although he actually survived the blow. But then I realized I actually can fight Edelgard, and
I'm doing this. I don't like leaving my
well,
fate up to luck.
this happened. It doesn't work. And she adequately said, nice try, yeah. The cheese doesn't work, and I didn't actually check, but I'd imagine Edelgard has some resistant to armor weakness. I mean, I didn't even think about it, but Claude has the same thing for bows, you know? But, and also, I thought I'd have them team up. I actually thought they'd have a special line, but they do not. Surprising.
More must I sacrifice.
But yeah, I had Lysithea and Edelgard basically, or well, I had Lysithea and Claude fight. Was it Epidermis? Our enemy, and this was the ending.
This is hardly a surprise after all the work I've put in. Your deeds will be remembered throughout Fulton.
Funny, Edelgard actually complimented Lysithea there, but that should put us right here. I'm controlling now. And we can skip this, because this should finally give us Blutgang. Alright.
I must make more progress.
Yeah, like usual. Lysithea took... Wait, what strike is still... Oh, Marianne. Hold on. And we now got Blutgang owner. Okay, I was just making sure I was recording because I cannot redo that moment. I think this should be fine, right? So now... I was actually thinking... I was worried on getting Blutgang, but... Now I gotta take a moment because I've been waiting a whole game for this, right? Like, I've been putting so much emphasis on Lysithea, and I told you all, the reason being is because, well, 1, Lysithea is powerful, but 2, my favorite class uses swords and magic. When I was scoping out the teams when we first started 3 houses, I was looking to see who could possibly be that. And Dorothy actually stuck out for, you know, that reason, but it's funny enough, I just so happen to pick the team who they have legendary swords. You know, not just me, Blake, but also my team as well. And Marianne's story.
I never used to care whether I lived or died. But after seeing so much death firsthand, I now realize how precious life truly is.
Marianne, darn it all, you're such a good character.
I'm ashamed of how arrogant I was to
What?
think that death could mean so little.
I might use this clip. Darn it all, I might use this clip. How we got it? It was, for me, like, well, you had permadeath in it as well, because I was the most worried for Marianne at that moment. Okay, here comes the worry. What? What is that? Marianne, you looking graceful. What the heck? Where did you come from? The fog map, the really terrible beast that we had in there, and the growth that Marianne went through as a character.
I feel as though my curse has been lifted.
Yeah, with that, like, even Edmund, it's like, bro, what can you say? She slayed the beast herself.
The blood of a beast
Well,
no longer flows through me. I feel human for once.
she knocked down all of its barriers. And yeah, I'm glad.
Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it on my own.
Yeah, that thing was tough. That thing was massively tough. I was scared. I was like, this is it. This is it. We died.
Without your help, I would never have found peace. I'll do anything I can to repay my debt to you.
Marianne, don't say stuff like that. Don't, especially not to men. All leading up to the sword that got blue in it. Let's go to the training instructor. Actually, no, before that. We need to go somewhere else. The blacksmith.
Hey there. Need something?
Yeah, I need you to unleash Blutgang's abilities.
Is this it?
That's pretty much all I can do at this moment, but that should be enough for Marianne.
See you around.
She should already be in a class where she can use this, but I think I'm gonna... Oh, right, I had her using the Levin sword. Okay, my weapon isn't too bad. Alright. There it is. Let me go switch Marianne to her right attire. Alright. And actually, the dancer class is nice, but now that you have your sword, I always wanted you to be the trickster. What couldn't she use? Oh, special dance, I'm assuming? That's fine. Yeah, that should work. Let's go to mock battle. And I guess, keep Lysithia here.
I'll do my best.
It's time for Marianne to take the field.
Goddess, protect us.
For those who do not know me, I have 3 particular biases when it comes to me liking a particular character. For those of you who have been watching the series, you might have picked up a few of them, but let me spell them out for you right now. The first is swords. The second is any character that uses the element of water or ice. And the third is the color blue. And you might notice that many of the Fire Emblem protagonists meet 2 out of 3 of those categories. In fact, that's what actually drew me to the series in the first place, is that someone out there other than me liked blue-haired characters who wielded swords. But rarely did I get a character who can use all 3, in all my games actually. This is one of those occurrences. Alright! I have it back. Oh yeah! Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yep. I haven't even tried out what it can do yet. Alright. Although, I'm not sure how the stance works with her attire. But it works with the sword. Like, this seems like what Blutgang is, or how Blutgang is supposed to be used. I always could take her out of this. That's a thought, but for right now, I'll keep her in it. So, let's see what it can do. So, Wit Strike, yes. It allows you to use, because it was always a magical blade. So, for Marianne, that means she'll be attacking with 62 magic. Actually, yeah, 62. Geez, that just makes you realize. Well, actually, she's 20 levels. Whoa, 16 levels lower than Lysithea, so that's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty good. And then, what's the other ability do? Because that's already really good. Drastically increases critical rate for magical attacks. Does Ice Blade count? It's a magic-based sword. Oh, wait. And you should also get something else. Forget Ice Blade, you get Beast Fang. It's effective against cavalry units? Was that always the case? Opponents can't guard. You recover the user and allies' HP. I see why they didn't give me this so far. Of course, because it's the best daggum. Well, one of the best swords in the game. All right, now we're equipped. Beast Fang. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I gotta work on the time, of course. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You gotta admit, this is cool.
This is it. This is it. This is exactly what I wanted. The golden Valkyries have returned. Oh, yeah. I need nothing else. If they didn't give me Blutgang, and I was gonna consider some other stuff, but oh, and I've been stalling. What's the super look like? Oh, nice. It's somebody, did I use that super before? Because it looked familiar, like somebody else's, but I think Patrick uses her bow and Yuri uses magic. Either way. Let's try it again. Okay, and now? Okay. And does Marianne still have... Yeah, her ice still comes too. In the background.
I defeated so many enemies. Goddess, please have mercy on their souls. I won't run away.
Oh man, I love this so much.
It's my turn. Death will be your penance. What a nuisance. Out of my way.
All right. I think I'm done. Actually, no. One more thing. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Nah, you in trouble. You in trouble. Well, okay, who was that? Alright. I should end it. But I'm having too much fun. I almost want to make this... Want to cut the episode here. This is what I was waiting on. That's why I'm trying to tell people. No, I'm not. It's not that I have a heavy bias for Lysithea. I have a heavy bias for this daggum class.
I did it.
Well,
I think... That's nothing out of the ordinary for you.
and I'm noticing they don't have custom lines for each other. That's fine.
Watch closely. What a nuisance.
Okay. I gotta end it. But yeah, And just so you know, the Golden Valkyries, as I was calling it, does not just apply to Lysithea and Marianne. Wait. Oh yeah, I tried Marianne's class attack. Okay. I was trying to do. Thank you. All right, let's go. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Marianne, yeah, she didn't even master the Trickster class yet. Who knows what else she could get? Well, actually, you can just check. Wait, what? Oh. Oh yeah, we kind of want that. We really want that. Okay, we're gonna be using Marianne and in fact, change of the order. Yeah, we're changing up the order. What I want to do? Oh, I remember. I wanted to go back to the personal quarters just to see, so Marianne's current one. Yeah. I mean, that does look nice, don't get me wrong. But, I think I'll go classic for now. For the moment. Let's head out to the battle. I gotta do this. Though they have no meals. Yeah, let's at least get some meals going first. And let's actually see if we can, actually, does Lysithea and Marianne have one? Yeah, they got this one. Feels slightly faster. That's a waste, though. Oh, here we go. Here's one.
Yeah. Aren't you going to eat, Lysithea? It's very good.
Okay, they still have lines in the dinner table, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. I just need to get these lousy vegetables out of the way first.
There are no vegetables on that plate! And eat your vegetables, Lysithea. If I have to force it down, I can't force you to do anything right now, I'm not gonna be honest.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I need a... I guess my sword is legendary? No? I mean... I don't know what the sword is that I have, honestly. But
Hunger is the true enemy.
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
have I brought Dorothea here?
This is my favorite. You've got good taste.
I would mention something right now, but I'm not going to. I might let somebody else do it in the comments if they decide to.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Okay, I think that should be good enough. Alright. I don't care. Oh, shoot. I just realized 4 sword wielders right here. That's a pretty hefty lineup. Actually, wait, real quick. I forgot something important. I need to level up Marianne. 70 is that's the limit right now.
I'm feeling confident now.
That's definitely a lot better. And Leonie as well. Huh.
Still
Wait,
a long way to go.
Did her HP just max out? Yes, it did. Okay. Then, increase Leonie's stat limits. And might as well get everything else too.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Alright. Let's do this. As I was saying before, I don't care what this map has. Give me Hilda.
Who, me?
Give me Leonie. Oh.
Time to bring down our quarry.
Alright. This is what I mean by the golden Valkyries. Now, Leone doesn't have a golden weapon, but Parthia will suffice in its place. Alright. Now then, Lysithea is strong enough to where she can handle everything, and I'm thinking Marianne will be able to do some work too. Let's take on this map. Oh, right, the cutscene will probably happen after this. Okay.
I won't fail. We'll defend this position no matter what.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
Alright.
You can count on me.
Leone.
Got it.
Go to where you're effective.
Time to make a name. Yeah.
And Hilda.
Let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack. You can count on me.
Meaning Lysithea, you just go clean up the scraps.
Oh,
I'm gonna have Marianne
who
handle
cares
this.
if we're at a disadvantage? We'll turn the tables lickety-split.
Oh, and they're blue. Alright.
Let us take them by storm.
I completely missed my shot. I saw that.
All right, take it down.
Wait, why is my blade not hitting anything?
Take them by storm.
Sheesh. All right.
I won't run away.
It's all right. This is a pretty strong
Excuse me.
level, and you don't have effectiveness right now. Go for this enemy.
Is this okay?
Lysithea change opponents.
Count on me. I'll do my best.
I'll switch to Leone.
It's my turn.
This area is ours now.
Use your bow.
You weren't ready for me.
See, Parthia's golden. It counts. Kinda. Alright.
Got it.
That clears that up.
Time to make a name.
A taste more bitter.
Hilda. Actually, I think Apocalyptic Flame will do it. Oh, I actually meant to change Lysithea to a Grimory right now. That's fine.
Lend me your strength.
Sheesh, what's happening? Okay, Hilda, we kind of want to hurry up.
Out you go.
There we go.
Come with me. All set.
Shoot. Oh, 300 enemies?
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Yeah, let's do this.
And you handle
Don't
this
worry.
area.
Watch closely.
Lysithea?
That went perfectly. All thanks to me, of course.
Goodness.
I'm dragging the others down.
Yeah, Lysithea still does seem
Of course I did it.
pretty daggum strong, even amongst this
You
group.
can count on me.
But then that
I'll do my best.
was never much of a question.
I'll fight too.
Oh, and right, Marianne just got her ability, so it's not maxed out yet. There we go. There we go.
I think that's nothing out of the ordinary for you. Run away.
All right. Oh, almost done with these.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
All right, how's Hilda doing?
I'll go in front. Switching it up, huh? I'm dragging the others down.
Now, it's 1, 2, 3, I think. Oops. Well, this is what I wanted to use.
Here's the finisher.
All right. General Galatea.
Don't worry, I won't slack off. Hey, it's my turn.
Not Ingrid.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Why do you sound so like a generic villain?
I won't ever forget your kindness.
All right.
Enough, right?
What are we supposed to do? I guess we can just finish the mission now. Supplies are ready. Oh, there was a messenger we had to. It's okay. Like literally.
All too easy.
Oh wait, sheesh. Hilda, what happened?
Not dying here.
Take flight.
It's my turn.
Marianne, where you at?
Lend me your aid. Yeah, let's team up.
Oh, not
I
Leonie.
appreciate.
Please, excuse me.
Actually, let's do it the opposite.
You can count on me.
Huh?
You can.
I'll go on ahead.
Change adjutant. Wait.
Jaded.
Oh, it was still on Leonie, I
You
think.
can count on me.
There we go.
I'll give it a try.
All right. Oh, goodness. I don't have it. And that almost... All right. We'll make do. Dadgum, Hilda? There we go.
We ceased it.
I know she has the disadvantage. That's not what's important here. I just want them to be able to do their super together. How much time? I got time. All right. There we go.
Let's work together.
I hope I do this right.
And this is like the worst angle, but whatever.
Run away.
Okay.
We managed to hold fast. I can finally relax.
I wanted them all together here. That's unfortunate. Alright, cool. Another Master Seal.
Did I really do it?
Oh, yeah, you didn't have your abilities yet, too. One step at a time. Okay.
Your Majesty, I am glad to see that you are safe.
Huh.
I am fine, Gustav. My apologies for worrying you. What is your report on the situation in the West?
For the moment, we are holding the line against the Empire's offensive. The news that your Majesty has arrived at the Silver Maiden will do wonders for the soldiers' morale.
Oh, he's at the Silver Maiden?
Unfortunately, the same can be said for our enemy. The Emperor pursued me here, and should be joining her forces at the front. But no matter how high the enemy's morale, they will not find Aryan Road an easy prize to take.
In that case, perhaps our concern should lie with Lady Rhea and the Knights of Ceros.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The Kingdom army parted with them to deal with the Imperial forces here in the West. I have heard nothing of their fate since. Were they able to reach Camulus safely?
No, Your Majesty. They have stopped in the northern region of the Tailtean Plains to prepare for battle.
They intend to meet the Federation army there?
It is likely they determined that with the Kingdom army unable to leave the Western Front, It would not be able to withstand a siege at Camulus.
That makes sense.
They have assessed the situation correctly then. The Kingdom army cannot spare enough troops to break a siege at this moment.
And I do think Dimitri's speaking truthfully on that.
But if Camulus is taken, Ferdiad itself may well fall to the forces of Leicester.
To prepare for that contingency, I have ordered our citizens in the capital and the surrounding area to evacuate to Gautier territory.
All right.
But does Claude truly wish to destroy Fargus? Somehow I doubt it.
No. No, he doesn't.
Your Majesty, a message from Duke Fraldarius. The Imperial Army seems to be taking more aggressive action.
You mean Felix?
He would like you to brief the commanders on the current state of the war.
Understood. I will be there shortly.
But Your Majesty, what of the Central Church?
You don't have a choice.
Gustav, we will do what must be done to safeguard our people, no matter how great the cost. Were we to bow down to the Empire and accept the Southern Church, Fargus would fall to ruin. A great many of our people would die. However, the Federation has shown us a way to avoid such a terrible fate.
Then there is truly no other way?
We are deeply indebted to the Central Church. Yet it is a debt that I cannot repay. I will gladly accept whatever punishment I must. If it means saving even one more of my people's lives, then as the King of Fargus, no sacrifice is too great. Forgive me, Gustav.
And see, that's my thing as a leader. That should be his #1 priority. I have absolutely no problem with Dimitri's mindset. I think that's the mark of a good king.
Your Majesty, if this is the path you have chosen, then I will walk it with you until the very end.
Seems unlike... That's always been something I wondered about. It seems like the issues that Dimitri has should have been somewhat present in... Well, it's something I have to think about, but... Yeah, it's something I have to think about, so don't take it as me stating this as fact, but... I always wonder why Edelgard and Claude didn't have as many issues. Well, Claude in this route. Because, Claude used to have a lot of political issues. I gotta think about it. It's unfortunate that Dimitri has this type of issue. Three more Master Seals. I mean, yeah, at this point, it's like, go ahead and get whatever, right. Go ahead and get whatever class you want. Mithril? What kind of choice is that? Or Arcane Crystal? That's super easy. I wonder if there's gonna be more or another quest here. There might be, but either way. No, actually, let me go check. And this time, let's see if my hope is correct. Do I need... Okay.
Who, me? Fine. What's the plan?
We'll put Hapi in, and I'm going to change Lysithea into her other class. Her main class. And this time, the Brave Tome, no. It's 163. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Oh, this is hers. But Relentless Magic. And replace Luna with Agnia's Arrow. She needs to work on that as well. So let's see how Lysithea does against the armor unit. Well, actually, you're armored, but Darkspike Steed.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, it's still the same. And what about you? Agnia's Arrow? Can you stand it? I think I just missed. let me try again.
I guess we'll attack here.
What the heck? Some spells, let me back up. Okay, why isn't my most powerful spell working? Come on. Alright.
You can count on me.
I said to go to the next one.
We'll be taking this now.
Happy's turn now.
Things will get even worse if I sigh.
Well, yeah, doesn't do too much. But it's nice to have dark spikes.
It's my turn. My turn? I hope that works.
Dark spikes? Sheesh, why is everybody guarding all of a sudden? Probably could have been one-shots. And it's been a while since I got a chest. Ooh! Stab loosening item. I'll take that.
Goes. Yeah, I got it. Watch closely.
Alright, let's try it again. Agni's arrow. Alright, now that's much better.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
But man, am I gonna want to improve that ability.
We'll give it a try. I've got no time to lose.
Oh, and Beast Fang worked a lot better there. Much better. Wait, what the heck? Why are people surrounding Happy? There shouldn't be a problem.
Any hardship, including this one.
We won't last at this rate. We need assistance.
This is the worst.
Oh, that ain't okay. Well,
That's nice, I guess.
I wasn't trying to. Yes, it is. I was just trying to get out the court. Wait. Sheesh. They're literally trying to kill Happy. Stop.
This is the worst.
I won't lose.
All right. There we go.
Here, I'm dangerous.
So reliable.
That almost took me above the damage limit.
I'm dragging the others down.
I'll be darned if you're gonna kill her after I just got my relic. Alright.
Here goes.
Yeah, these relics need some fine-tuning, clearly. Actually, let's try Marianne Beast Fang on this guy. Oh! Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's how you use that. Do you heal the Federation army? Yeah, we're good. We're good.
That's no surprise. I work much harder than anyone else.
Now it wasn't even you this time. Yeah, I just have to get a little bit better at using them.
Don't think this means you can make me do more.
Fair enough. Oh, that's all. That's also true. Their motivation is down right now too. Okay, is there another scene? Okay, no. Cool.
How about this?
Resistance? For Lysithia's not even a good resistance person. Like we were just talking about Happy, she's way better at that. We'll come back to that. And now it is time for the question of the day, and I could not be happier. You know, aside from the fact that I was using Marianne's sword a bit wrong, I forgot it's a magical sword and I was using it against magical opponents, and that it had an effectiveness against cavalry units, but nevertheless, I finally got it. Marianne's weapon completing the set of the Golden Deer. And speaking about Hapi, I also got hers as well. And I said in the beginning of the episode that, you know, blue color is my favorite, but I should also add amongst biases that redheads are definitely one too, because they either tend to be based on stereotyping of anime based content in general, either my favorite characters or my #1 enemy in the game who I must defeat at all costs. That typically tends to be the case, which is interesting that our new main character in Fire Emblem Engage has both blue and red. I am curious to meet them, and on that note, this would actually be a really good ending for the game for me. Like, yes, I know, there's still some story left, but honestly speaking, by the time I had finished 3 houses, I was ready to take a break by itself. What really motivated me were 2 things. 1, I wanted to meet Holst, and I got that in spades. But 2 was I wanted to actually just play a Fire Emblem game, but actually, you know, in this style where I can actually fight instead of strategize. But it actually added strategy as well, and that was nice too. But specifically, I wanted to actually use the golden weapons and the way that they were described, you know, mowing down waves of enemies. But in particular, Marianne with her sword and her ice magic and her blue theme completes that trio of biases that rarely characters meet. And I finally got to do that. Now, it hasn't been an actual map yet, which, you know, does make me say, all right, well, fine, Rhea's up next. But since I'm pretty sure that's the last map, I kind of wish, no, I really wish I had Blutgang a lot earlier. And I wish it did have a map, because when I got it in 3 houses, Marianne's character arc was so good, and it kind of put a nice little bow on that character arc, as well as gave her an actual sword. You know how happy I was when I realized that. As well as that was the most fear I had for Marianne in the entire playthrough, because I typically kept her well protected as our healer. But that put her straight in enemy territory. That sword means a lot more than just a sword. I still remember a lot of Marianne's good quotes, and then especially when I got her ending, it's just, wow. But I also hope it just reaffirms how all 4 of the Golden Deer girls, they mean different things for me, but they all have important impacts. I mean, for Hilda's, think about it. I said I wanted to meet Holst. Why did I want to meet Holst? Because he's Hilda's brother. You know, that was one of the big moments of me wanting to come to this game for that. Marianne, I really wanted her sword. Lysithea, most powerful member of the Golden Deer, and the only one who can actually use 2 golden weapons. Actually, it's 3 now. And then Leone, who's always been my rock in the playthroughs and has made sure that everybody could make it out safely. And for me, just being able, especially since I can go back through previous maps, use their weapons in all kinds of ways, this is a perfect end for me. And honestly, knowing that Engage is out and that a lot of people have been playing, I do kind of want to just stop for a moment and go to Engage. I'm actually curious if people will want that too, but we'll finish. But for now, since I have talked so much about my biases, and by the way, yes, that also explains my channel icon and my name. Named after blades, you know, because I normally like bladed weapons. And the icon is blue because that is my favorite color. Of course, I couldn't do the whole water and ice thing, but I also, spirals are a thing as well, water, waves. I was kind of going for that whole theme, but yes. And you also get to know why Fire Emblem attracted me in general, aside from the strategy aspects. I literally was thinking there's somebody out there like me who likes blue themed characters who wield swords. I'm all there, so. With that being said, I think it's only right for me to ask you for your question of the day. What is something that normally makes you like a certain character? whether it be weapon based, whether it be personality based, you know, and if it's personality, you know, what type of personality. If it's color, what color. If it's weapon, what weapon. If it's power based, what power. You know, whatever you like to say. I know it's a bit of a different question for Fire Emblem, but there's so many different types of Fire Emblem. Like there's people who can use fists. Well, yes, that in this game. Well, there were ninja. Yeah, there are ninjas actually in previous games. There are, well, dragons you can actually control and stuff like that. In previous games, there's so many different types. So I feel like this also fits for Fire Emblem as well. You can have this be for Fire Emblem specifically, or you can have it be for just games in general, or media in general, whatever you like to apply it to. So with that being said, please post your own thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.